What's going on? This is RG Gaming News USA here, and today we're going to do a little react video to Keemstar firing Boogie 2988 from Lolcow Live. Now, I don't have the video pulled up in front of you, but we are going to react to the audio. So if you want a visual, just imagine an angry gnome.
Wings of Redemption.
But with that being said, guys, let's react to this. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump into it.
Jordy does not even have a golden play button. Desi, I have an apology for you. Boogie's fired. Boogie, come on, you. Why are you on mute, Boogie? Come on.
I mean, I didn't want to interrupt movie time. I just wanted to see how you guys thought the show went and everything. I saw you guys were hanging out after.
Is Desi good?
No, I know I really played that up on the show and everything, but you definitely need to have a talk with her, okay?
I promise you, 2 days from now, everything will be fine.
Well, I'd like for you to talk to her tonight. I mean, like, show Boogie's one thing, but private Boogie, like, she needs...
If I talk to her tonight...
Wow. So, I mean, right there, I mean, what you're hearing right here before Keemstar even gets to his little rant is you're seeing Boogie getting caught in a hot mic, sort of almost admitting the show is not scripted, but more played up, and they didn't know they were on air.
She'll be talking to you drunk, Keem, because you put me through the ringer.
Okay. Well, you need to talk to... And, by the way, I just got off the phone with Mike. He's more than willing to tell you I wasn't inviting him to go with me. We were venting. So, I don't know if you were doing that as a bit or if you generally thought that.
You know we're live, right? You know we're live.
What? At this point, you're interrupting the film. Go back.
Yeah, let's watch the movie.
Multiple reasons.
Whoops. Rastov's like, guys, stop talking shop. Stop talking the shit behind the scenes. We're live. We're on air. Everyone can hear you. Expose the business of Lolcow.
Took myself off this show. But the main reason, the straw that broke the camel's back, was Boogie lying on my name and telling people in the Discord and publicly on shows that I wasn't letting him go to his friend Billy's funeral. That disgusting lie that he repeated over and over and over again opened my eyes. Oh, Boogie doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't appreciate anything you're doing.
Gee, Keemstar, it's not like people have been telling you this for years about Boogie.
But those numbers tanking was the justification in his mind that this thing is all gonna crash and burn. Boogie's believing.
Okay, the numbers are down for the show, but the show is still extremely successful. And I'm saying that to the people that are just thinking, man, Lolcow Live is going to fail any second. The only way Lolcow Live is going to fail is when Keemstar is bored of it and he closes up the shop entirely, where he just shuts the channels down out of the blue. That's the only way Lolcow's going to fail. Okay?
When Wings came back, Boogie starts believing the reason why the show numbers are down is because of the other shows, because of the universe. All this that Wings has been spewing, alright? Oh, this is the problem with the LCU, that's the problem with the LCU. Wings of Redemption, Jordy, does not even have a golden play button.
Hold up a second. Okay, sorry, I gotta defend Wings of Redemption here. Wings is right. Look, it's called diluting your audience, okay? The same thing has happened in professional wrestling. You had Raw, then you have SmackDown, you have AEW, you have TNA. The same thing has happened with many other entertainment properties. When you sit there and expand and expand and expand, you are stretching the wallets of the viewer base thinner and thinner and thinner for each specific show. You know that, right? Like, that is just a fact. That is true. No matter how much Keemstar tries to make it out to be. Because at the end of the day, Keemstar will make more money the more shows there are because he takes a 50% cut of everything. It does make the main show suffer. I'm sorry. Lolcow Live used to be appointment television twice a week, like 3 hours streams. It was appointment television. Now it's everyday fucking slop, and you have to go to stuff like Big Lebowski and Huggy Show or whatever, and you have to go to clip channels since they don't do clips and find the best moments and avoid like 90% of the shows because they're all like Discordian sort of fucking incel slop bullshit that they're fans that just get given shows essentially with no talent, and Keemstar has a bunch of yes men under him.
15 years on the platform. He don't even have the golden play button. Alright? So the fact that anybody would listen to Wings of Redemption on how to run a YouTube, let alone what this is, multiple YouTube channels, I mean, that's just asinine to me. I mean, you have to be a full, be like, okay, Wings.
Okay, but you wanted Wings in your show. So Wings brings value, right? And you were begging Wings to come back. I'd also point out, why the fuck did Wings come back just to leave again either? Like, that part's on him.
I mean, this is the guy that streams to 300 people and uses the same thumbnail in every stream.
That's annoying.
To listen to Wings on how to run a successful YouTube channel, you would have to be dumb as hell. Boogie loses faith in Scooter, loses faith in Rostov, starts believing that he's going to start making...
Okay, I'll say this. Scooter is pretty good, actually. And Rostov has gotten a lot better than his first go-around on Lolcow Live. I actually thought the show was gelling a lot better with Boogie and Rostov and Scooter. I actually think, I'm not going to say taking Wings away made it better. I'm just saying Wings is not in the right headspace. He just hasn't been. And if the show's about Boogie suffering like he did with the Denmark situation, that's entertaining. That got me to watch some Lolcow recently, and is why I'm even talking about this.
Under $10,000 a month. He starts calling Boogie or like Mike and like other hosts saying, if I make less than $15,000 a month, I'm gonna be homeless.
Boogie, you are a fucking douchebag. I mean, look, he goes, Boogie says, if I make less than $15,000 a month, I'm going to be fucking homeless. Dude, you were an e-beggar 2 years ago. Keemstar set you up with a cash cow, and you don't save your fucking money, bro. Pay off your fucking mortgage, you idiot. When you had the chance. You literally blew it all in hookers the first time with your YouTube earnings. Now you have a second opportunity to go pay off your mortgage, and you don't pay it off. You blow the fucking money again on arcade machines and cards. Unbelievable. You will never learn. You will be homeless in a cardboard box soon, probably.
At least $15,000 a month, or I'm going to be homeless. I don't know what I'm going to do. The LCU is falling apart. It's over. So he started looking for an exit strategy. I think the first move that he did was me not letting him go to the funeral. Then after that move, you remember that was like a month ago, right? You notice he's been streaming on his own YouTube channel quite often ever since? This whole thing with Denmark.
Oh, by the way, Boogie streaming on his own channel clearly shows why he needs the LCU. The dude has like a 4 million sub channel, and he got like less than 200 viewers the other day. He had less than Wings of Redemption numbers, less than DSP numbers. The dude has a totally dead-ass channel.
He comes to me and says, I told you Denmark was Desi, and you needed to stop. I don't remember that. Rastov doesn't remember that. Scooter doesn't remember that.
Boogie lied.
None of us remember it. But he
Liar.
starts building up this narrative that he is the victim and I'm him over.
He wants to be the victim.
Basically, Denmark went on his show, Lolcow Cash, the world premiere, said he wanted the Desi, had a picture of Desi's butt or whatever.
Okay, so that picture, it's from the documentary that Boogie did with Mike Klum. And remember the scene where Desi is getting into the bath with Boogie and her ass is hanging out. It's on camera. Boogie allowed that documentary to come out. Boogie wanted the documentary done. And now that he's made some money, he wants the documentary. He wants people to forget the documentary now, forget the embarrassing stuff that was in it. But sorry, it's fair game, brother. Sorry. And you can't sit there and bitch and moan and piss and complain about Desi being on camera when you put her ass on camera, when she has reaped the benefits of her being on camera as part of the Lolcow content and part of the documentary. It works both ways. The sword cuts both ways. And every single person that hates you will make fun of Desi because they know it pisses you off. It's an easy target. And the fact you couldn't see it coming makes you absolutely fucking stupid.
Documentary that Boogie was a part of, right? And paused it and went back and made some comments that could be considered. But here's the thing. Denmark didn't know it was going to be perceived that way. Denmark was in a talking trash thing back and forth with Boogie.
Denmark's awesome.
And at no time did we know feelings were getting hurt until yesterday when we had the meeting before the show. And yesterday's stream, Boogie flip-flopped and got caught in so many lies. I mean, it was hilarious. Boogie said, I don't care what Denmark says, but Desi wants him fired. And after arguing back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, I threw up my hands. Okay, fine. Denmark is fired. I left the stream, and then Boogie had to deal with the consequences that him and Desi got Denmark fired because their fifis got hurt.
Pathetic.
And real quick, did the manipulator start manipulating?
Yep.
Desi doesn't want him fired. Desi never wanted him fired. I wanted him fired. But no, we actually don't want him fired.
Dude, this guy changed his story in real time without consulting Desi like 4 times. First he said he wanted him fired. Then he says Desi wanted Denmark fired. Then he said, well, we don't want him fired. We want to bury him. We want him to go through punishments. This dude changed his story so many effing times in real time. It's just, he had narcissistic injury, and whatever he was trying to throw out there, he was trying to make stick as the narrative. No one was buying it. Nobody. Not the audience, not Rastov, not Scooter, not Keem. Nobody bought it, and it just drove Boogie deeper and deeper into insanity.
He kept saying that I owe Desi an apology. And even after
Fuck Desi's apology.
Yesterday's show, not only did Boogie continue this bull, that I did something wrong.
Oh, I want to say this. Fuck Desi's apology. Okay? Desi is part of the content. She made herself part of the content. You made her, Boogie, part of the content. So no kid gloves. You said she's an adult woman, right? She's not a kid. You're dating her. She's fair game. Go fuck yourself.
You know, the guy that saved his house? The guy that saved him from the cancer arc? Right? Me. Not only did he blame the whole scenario on me.
Steven, this credit improvement.
Not only did he blame the whole scenario on me. Then he starts pushing a narrative, because he can't be held accountable for his own actions, that it's just a script. It's a script, guys. Well, in the meeting, you told me I had to do this. In the meeting, you told me I had to do this. He did that on our show last...
So, either that's true or not true. Either Boogie is following a script and he just outed Keem's script, or his accusation there's a script is cover for his bad behavior. Either way, Keem is fucking mad, okay? And Boogie should realize by now, he's been getting a little cocky. You know, Boogie's been getting a little cocky. He's been getting a little bit full of himself. And now's the time for the fall from grace, okay? Where Keemstar's like, bitch, shut up, get in your place, Boogie. You need to get in check, bro. And that's what Keem's doing here.
Night, and then he did it on Reaper. And when I watched last night's Reaper episode this morning, not only did he do that, try to act like this is a skit, you know, he then went on Reaper to say, Keemstar still owes Desi an apology. So we hired Denmark back?
Good.
Boogie also said that Desi is so upset that she wants Boogie to quit. Remember that? Oh, I do. Well, since Desi has been behind all this, and not Boogie, definitely Desi, I have an apology for you. Here's my apology. Boogie's fired.
I love it. When I saw this live, this is my favorite fucking part. Oh, I love it. Because either Boogie's got to come out and say Desi never said any of this stuff or whatever and beg for his job back, or he's got to live with the consequences. Boogie, you're fucking fired. Yes. And this moment felt so fucking great because I'm ready for the payoff of Boogie being destitute again, to be ruined again, and have the Boogie Meltdown 2.0 from 2018. I loved it. I loved it. However, some sour grapes got thrown on this.
He is no longer an employee of the Lolcow universe. That's my apology. Now, there's no way Boogie or Desi could be upset about this. They can't. Because Desi wanted Boogie to quit and no longer be a part of this. So, Desi, you've got exactly what you wanted.
Yep. That's what you want.
Some people in the Discord were asking, well, Boogie's about to get the biggest paycheck he's ever got from YouTube twice because of the severance package. Yeah, I'm not paying that. You broke NDA, motherfucker. You broke NDA like 3 times yesterday, alright? You talk about our private meetings behind the scenes, something you're not supposed to do. You talked about money. Go fuck yourself. I ain't giving you a fucking dime. Go fuck yourself.
I love it. I love it.
Boogie has 2 paths. He can go on his YouTube channel and stream and open up cards and try to find success any way he can. And I will wish him the best. And the other option, I gave to him on the phone earlier today. second option. And for those of you that are wondering the path that Boogie has accepted, it's this. Boogie 2988 is now an intern and a co-host on a unpartnered channel called Lolcow Pit, hosted by Boogie and Glammy Lammy.
Wow.
Boogie, you are going to have to start at the very bottom in the LCU as an intern.
All right, that's enough from Keemstar. Okay, so a few things here. Obviously, I'd be much happier if Boogie was fired for good, legitimately. However, we do have to acknowledge reality here. This is probably turning into a work. They're going to probably make Boogie go through the ringer. He's going to go on all these unpartnered channels to go get them views, to make them partnered. So then Keem can make even more money off of more shows. And I didn't even know about these other shows. Honestly, I thought I was already subscribed to all the Lolcow channels. God damn, there's too many. But he's going to do that. He's going to have run through the ringer. And guaranteed, by the end of the month, Boogie's back on Lolcow Live. If that happens, they turned everything into a fucking script and a work. And the reason is, too, I did see Boogie on Lolcow Pit. He did not seem that angry. That made me think it's a little bit scripted, a little bit of he knows this is all part of a plan. He's not going to lose any money. Because, honest to God, if he really thought he was losing a bunch of money, he would lose his fucking mind. Now, what I'm holding out hope for, and I know the naive part of me believes so, is Keemstar is forcing this free labor out of Boogie and gonna fuck with them for a few weeks on Boogie's way officially out the door. Clearly, we'll keep updated on the situation and see which way it lands. But we'll see. But was I satisfied in that moment there for all that to happen? Yes. It was very satisfying. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this react video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see y'all later.